Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use NotebookLM to analyse qualitative SEMH data, looking at sources, uses, and also sharing notebooks with staff. So first of all, here is some of the data in the Google Docs. This is the timeline of our fictional pupil, Bruce Banner, and notice that the incident that started or is the root of his trauma is a radiation accident when he was younger. Next, we've got in another file, we've got the 20 behaviour incident reports. And then finally, in another file, we've got 4 exclusion reports. So this is really, really important. You can see even manually, this small data set would be difficult to analyse. Next, we're going to go to NotebookLM. This is a free account, so I don't have any additional paid for features. I'm just going to start by creating a notebook and then uploading the sources. Because I'm using Google Docs as some of my sources, I go to the Google Drive, and here I select my 3 files that I want to add and press insert. Here now, NotebookLM starts to review the sources and actually pulls together sort of an overview of the files in a report there in front of you. You can see on the right hand side we've got the other cool features that I'm sure you've seen, the audio and the video and the reports and what have you. But we're going to go down and start to interrogate the sources. So there's a box here where you can paste in a prompt. This prompt's about a new TA taking over from supporting Bruce. And here you can see that we've asked it for its top 3 triggers, which it's given us. Then we've asked it to give some strategies around how to support Bruce in the best possible way. This is a really, really powerful and quick way of getting information to staff so that they can give the best possible support to pupils. Everything also is referenced, so you can see that you can go back to the source document. In Essex, where I work and run my SEMH provision, we operate under a framework called Trauma Perceptive Practice. Now what I wanted to do, NotebookLM to do, is to use this framework to give advice. So I've uploaded here the manual. That takes a few seconds. Then I'm asking it to revisit its advice. And now what it can do, it starts to give us advice and information in relation to TPP using common language like window of tolerance that lots of staff are used to, and also gives very specific activities from within that manual. So this is really, really powerful. It's now only looking at those 4 sources and giving us information. Next, what I want it to do is, as a class teacher, give some advice around reasonable adaptations for a sports day. And then finally, what I've asked it to do here is look to prioritise TPP training, the different elements of it for staff so that they can support Bruce in the best possible way. Here you can see it's generated and it's ranked them in order. So number 1, the most important one is element 7. And then it goes on to element 5. And this is really important. So senior leaders can prioritise training based on the cohort or specific pupil they've got to support their needs. Now this is really, really powerful, and there's another option here to share in the top right hand corner. What I see this is a possibility for a SENCO to create notebooks for every pupil and then share notebooks with staff that support that pupil. That means the staff, real time, any time of the day, can interrogate the notebook and ask for advice and support. I think it's a really, really powerful option if you're using the Google Workspace in your educational setting. Thanks for your time. Any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.